Hey, welcome to today's video. I'm Rick Chapo with DMCA So today we're taking a look at DMCA and anonymity. We're talking about DMCA complaints, both if you're serving them or if you're receiving them. We often get requests from potential clients asking us if they will be anonymous during this process. And the answer is usually not. So let's take a look at why. So you want to submit a DMCA takedown notice to a host or Google or whoever because you think somebody has stolen your content and are using it without permission. Well, when you submit that DMCA takedown notice, you have to declare under penalty of perjury who you are. Now, you can have a third party submit on your behalf. And so a representative, a classic situation would be if you had a lawyer do it. So a lawyer could go ahead and list themselves. However, they're going to have to list some basic information about the content. And so if anybody looks at that information, it's not going to be that hard to tell who you are. For instance, they're going to have to post perhaps a URL to the original content. So, it's not as great as it could be, but there is some anonymity there. What about if you are the company who has received the DMCA takedown notice? Okay, well, in that situation, again, you're going to have some anonymity. For instance, if you use a third-party DMCA agent like our service, DMCAagentservice.com, our information will be listed. We'll receive that. However, there's still going to be some basic information about your business that has to be listed, and that would include the name of the business, the street address where the business is conducted, and the properties that you are claiming protected under the DMCA. Now, with the street address, if you're working from home, obviously that can be problematic. However, there is a petition process that you can undergo with the Copyright Office to try to get permission to use a P.O. box instead. It's based on safety concerns. If you have questions about that, feel free to contact us. We can help you with it. So you might be thinking, okay, well, we have some anonymity in these situations, and that's true. However, if the legal process plays out, that anonymity is going to be dead. And the reason why is the minute that you get into an actual court situation or subpoenas are issued, then you're going to have to supply your information under penalty of perjury. And it's going to be your personal information. Sooner or later, they're going to get down to that level. It may be in the form of taking a deposition. It may be in the form of what are called requests for or interrogatories or special interrogatories. It depends on the jurisdiction you're in. But at some point, they're going to find out who you are. So the idea of submitting anonymous complaints or acting as an anonymous business source or what have you, any anonymity with the DMCA is questionable at best. Not something you really want to rely on because that can come back and haunt you. And we've seen it in some recent cases. YouTube sued somebody. They went after them for abusing the DMCA, and this person was contacting people on YouTube and saying that if they didn't pay him X amount of money, he was going to submit DMCA complaints against their channel. And he was trying to do this anonymously, and of course, they figured out who he was. I believe he's a young man in Kansas somewhere, something of that sort. And so, yeah, that didn't work out well for him. And that would be the same situation here. So your DMCA complaint needs to be legitimate. And if you're a business and you're receiving DMCA complaints, well, you need to understand that part of doing business is, being somebody that can be identified as part of that process. You're getting immunity from copyright infringement claims based on content uploaded by users. There's going to be a price for that. And part of that price is your anonymity is not going to be great. So in general, if you have a situation that comes up with the DMCA or copyright infringement and you want to try and maintain anonymity, it's probably going to be difficult. However, you can always talk to an attorney, retain an attorney, let the attorney be the front person for it, and see, what they feel they can grant you. But otherwise, I'd be pretty careful about trying to rely on the idea that you're going to have anonymity when submitting or responding to DMCA complaints. So, anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, we're a DMCA agent service, so we publish quite a few DMCA videos. So feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. And have yourself a good one.